Well, hello my beautiful friends and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on today's video and spending a portion of your day with me. It really means a lot to me. Today I'll be sharing my September update for the deck of Panning. This is one, if not my top favorite project to do. It is created by the wonderful and beautiful Emily of Emily and Max. Her Instagram and her YouTube channel will be linked down below. And it is rolling style. This month we have some exciting goals. We've met some uses goals. We have one empty. We've had some products we have not touched. So it's a whole mixed match of goals and of updates. But if you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Erica Ashley. I like to upload 3 videos every single week on Sundays, Tuesdays, and on Thursdays. Talking about project panning, project updates, shopping your own stash, makeup hauls, vlogs, all the fun stuff and makeup and beauty. So if any of that interests you, I'd love you to hit that thumbs up, subscribe before you go, and turn on those notification bells so you're aware of all my future uploads. Now let's go and get on into the September update for the deck of Panning. Alrighty, my beautiful friends, we are here for the September update for the deck of Panning created by the beautiful Emily of Emily and Max. She'll be linked down below. This is a year-long project. It runs from January 20th to December 20th. She gives us a whole month off to kind of wrap up our finales and everything, and then the beginning of the beginning of January to start updates and all that stuff. So I really like the timeline of this project. It's one of my absolute favorites. So we have some goals met. We have some obviously new roll-ins and some products that we have not even touched. So in March, I still have some stuff from March. My AC just shut off. I drew in the 6 of Hearts. It was this time last year, and in March this time last year when filming, I had a coupon for a free a free Clinique foundation. So this was it. It is a Clinique Beyond Perfecting. Well, last time I thought my goal was 13 uses. So it was 15 uses, so I did not hit it. But I did hit my goal today. It is the foundation I am wearing. I really do like it. I live in Texas. I really like this foundation. It keeps everything matte. I am an oily skin gal, and it's still a good color match for me, so I can use this all year long. There is some windowing, so this will be one rollout, our first rollout. And I quite enjoy this, and I can't wait to use it. Maybe I'll put it into another project. The only thing is I think not a lot of product comes out, at least on mine, and it's a good and it's a bad thing. So it's not gonna, if I run out of this one, I'll still purchase it, so because I really like it. So that is our first rollout. Next, I drew the 9 of Hearts, and it is your most expensive item. My most expensive item was gifted to me by my mother. It is the Natasha Denona Lila. I have a tutorial and first impressions links down below, and I absolutely love it. Just a heads up, it is beautiful, but I think it's just perfect come fall. I have used this in total of 6 times. You see, it's, ew, don't stick your finger in it, Erica. It's very well loved. So I have 4 more uses. My goal was 10 uses. We have 2 eyeshadow palettes. I have 17 eyeshadow palettes in project, so they're slowly getting rotated. But I love this one, and now that it's becoming fall, the cooler tones, the purple tones, Halloween, I will be using this one more, and this one will be a rollout next month. But I absolutely love this one, and I thank you so much, Mommy, for gifting this to me. It's beautiful. I don't believe this is no longer available. I really wish it was. To me, it's very great quality. It is my first larger of the Natasha Denonas. I do have a lot of her middies and her minis. This is my first big mama from her. Next is our empty. I drew the King of Hearts, and it is your oldest product. I chose lip gloss. This is probably my oldest lip gloss, and I am going to call this an empty. These are my updates. I'll leave a picture. I have been laying it on its side. That's why it is. And so, I'll show you what I have to do. I kind of have to scrape, and then you see how it's like that. But I'm going to call this an empty. It maybe has 5 more uses to go. But maybe, and I haven't even pulled out the stopper yet, so I am calling this an empty, and I have used it 94 times in this project right there. So maybe this will be 100 used gold. I kind of want to have products that I've used 100 times. I've only have 2 currently, but I might keep this and this little empty and do it at the end of the year. But yeah, so this is an empty. Let me know if this is cheating by calling it empty. There's not much in there, and then the little doe foot doesn't quite hit the bottom, so that's why I had to lay on inside and I had to like scrape it. Maybe once I remove the stopper, you know, but a very little comes out. Like, look at this. So not much is really coming out. Very little, so I kind of have to keep digging in there. Just a pretty pink color. So you'll be seeing this in my empties, and I'm so excited to have my first empty. Is it my first empty? I think so. No, it's not. This is my 4th empty in this project, and I'm super happy. Super stoked. So that's 2 rollouts. Next, I drew the 10 of Hearts already has pan in. And something that already has pan in is this Urban Decay eyeshadow palette. It is the original. My brush falls out in every single video that I use eyeshadow palettes. My goal was 10 uses, and I just hit this today. I kind of did a little bronze smoky eye. That was kind of like my favorite go-to. Bronze, copper, maybe even gold smoky eye. But I have used this my 10th time starting today. So that is 3 rollouts, and I'm rolling out an eyeshadow palette in my collection. I will no longer put eyeshadow palettes into my projects. If by chance I'm crazy and I do, there'll be no pan left behind, but I'm no longer going to do 10, 15 uses. That 13 uses, that's kind of slowing my progress down just a bit, because I do have a large eyeshadow collection and I do not wear makeup every single day. So that is 3 rollouts for the month of September currently. Next is another gourmet. I drew the King of Spades, which was the newest item. Each and every month the board does get shuffled, so I drew, it was the newest item, and at that time it was like 21 Days of Beauty, and my newest item was this Smashbox Be Legendary lipstick in first time. My goal was 10 uses, and I hit that goal on 9/18. So on Sunday, when me and my husband went to church and we went out, I hit my goal on this, and I love it because sometimes it looks peachy, sometimes it looks orangey red, sometimes it's a little more red leaning. So I don't know, maybe just however it is. But we have 4 rollouts for this update. Next was in June. It was the Queen of Hearts, and it was a project graveyard. It was in my 2021 project pan, I had put this in there to use up. Obviously, I did not hit my goal. I put this as 10 uses, and I've only used this 6 times since June. July I was sick, and then I'm just trying to hit some goals on some other things. So this is 4 more uses. Hopefully I can get this one and the Natasha Denona Lila palette out of my collection, and that'll be great for October's update. Next, it was the 4 of Hearts. It was a gifted item, and this was gifted to me by my brother for Christmas. He got me the Sigma Enchantment palette, and then it came with a little free gift, and this is Venom. This is what I have on today. It matches my hair. I absolutely love reds. I have about 4 or 5 reds in projects. They're usage goals. They're not used up. They're usage goals. So I've only used this once, which was today. I do like it. I won't be able to do a wear test because I do have to go to work today at 5:45. I have a client, so I gotta be at my office at 4:45. So I wear my mask. I don't want it red all over the place. So I'll have to be playing with this one to see how it goes. But I quite like it right now. So 9 more uses to go on this guy. And I did skip July's. I was sick, so we have August's update. It was the King of Diamonds, which was your oldest product. And I picked this Victoria's Secret Gloss in Caramel Kiss. I've only used this once, and I think it was in that video. I'm not too sure. So I did weigh it. It does weigh 17.94 grams. I'm not going to weigh it again. It was only used once. So now that I finished this guy will be the next. And they're pretty similar colors, you know, shimmery pinks. That's kind of my tone. So this is a use up goal. I'm not going to use it just one. I just use it once, so obviously it's not used up. Next is a 6 of Diamonds. Already has pan, And something that already has pan and that I want to use up this year is this Marc Jacobs Marvelous Mousse Foundation. Has a big old large pan. I have yet to use this. There's some things going on with my work life. I was going to roll this out this month, but I have 4 rollouts already, so we're not going to roll it out. At the end of the month, I will no longer be working. A video is going to be coming up soon, a life update, in case those of you who are interested in my business life. So this was to use right here, but since I won't be working, I'm not gonna it's too light of a shade for me right now. So it could go into this project maybe in the future. Maybe I'll hang on to it for the winter time. I'm not too sure, but this was not even used once. And sometimes I kind of punish myself because I didn't use it. I may do that too, so I may have to draw 5 numbers. I'm not too sure how I feel about that. But the next was a 6 of clubs, and it is your largest category. Well, I have a lot of large categories, and this one is liquid lipstick, the Color Pop in Chi. This is in collaboration with I Love Sarai, and I've only used this once, and my goal was 10 uses. So we have some great updates. We have some exciting empties, and we have some like 1 use. 1 usage goal. So lots of variety in this updates. I haven't even looked at this month's game board. She does shuffle it each and every month. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle my cards right here. There is always 1 joker, and it's like, are you joking me? Something that you don't want to pan. And I think it's like for 50 uses. I'm not too sure, but let me go ahead and find the joker so that way you know it's in here. Where are you, joker? My joker is in here. We're going to go ahead and shuffle and pull up the game board, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so we are back. The game board is up. I have to shuffle this all again because I already saw the bottom card. So I was supposed to film this Monday the 19th, so I can have this up Tuesday the 20th, my uploading schedule. But I don't know, something was wrong with my eye. It was very sensitive to light. I do film in front of a window, so I didn't want, like, my eye, anytime light hit it, my eye was like running. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna film it tomorrow before work. Hopefully I can get it up tonight. If not, it'll be up on the 21st, Wednesday. You will see that video. And then Thursday, Friday, I have all my videos lined up. So this was the only one that kind of got away from me for a little bit. But since I saw that the joker was at the freaking bottom, we're gonna go ahead and shuffle just a bit. Game board is already pulled up. I am gonna draw 5 cards, 4 for rolling out, and then 1 for not touching a product. That's kind of what I did, what I've been doing. So we have 10 products. We're gonna have 11 products, and you know what? That's okay. That's okay. So 6 of diamonds. I draw 6s every month. 8 of clubs. Jack of hearts. I don't like the face cards. 8 of diamonds. 7 of clubs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we get. So the first one that I drew was 6 of diamonds. It is an eyeshadow. So I said no eyeshadows. I'm going to bring in a single eyeshadow because I get no more palettes. Next one was 8 of clubs. It is something a friend is panning. So since this is Emily's project, she's a creator of this project, I'm gonna go shuffle through her videos, and whatever she's panning that I have, I'm gonna go ahead and use that one. I've been wanting that one. Next is the Jack of hearts, and the face cards do not change. So whole collection roulette. I've gotten that one before. So what I'm going to do is do every single category. I don't have everything in my spreadsheet. I have about a good chunk of it. So I'm going to, we'll figure it out. We'll have to figure it out. 8 of diamonds. Brand you only have 1 of. I don't have 1 of a lot of things. And the last one is a 7 of spades, and it is a subscription box. I guess something that you got from a subscription box. So let me go ahead and gather my products, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back with my picks. So 6 of diamonds was an eyeshadow. I picked this ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Kathleen Lights. I think gold just, I personally love gold. I gave myself a gold to hit pan. It's still creamy, still beautiful. I think that I love golds with the red lip, golds with the orange lip. I just think it's very fun to pair with. So my goal is to hit pan. I don't know what I'm doing to myself, but that's the goal, my friends. Next, I drew the 8 of clubs, and it is something a friend is panning. And I told you I was going to pick something Emily of Emily and Max is panning. She is panning the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer because she drew in a non-cruelty free item, and I picked the same thing. But mine is in deep. I have all the shades. The regular bronzer, the light, the deep, and then the sun one. Her goal is to hit pan, and so is mine. So hopefully we can hit pan. I did recently hit pan. This was in my 50 Shades of Green because of the green packaging. This is in light, and it was just, it's too light for me right now in the summertime. But I did hit pan on this, so maybe I could have a pan in 2 bronzers. I have used this up before. So her goal is to hit pan. My goal is to hit pan. That was in her 7th update just recently, so I don't know how far along she got on it. I think she still is putting it into the project because she just rolled it in last month. So she picked hit pan, so am I. I'm just that crazy. Next is the Jack of Hearts. It is a whole collection roulette. This one took me some time. So I have my majority of it, not all my high end, but I have majority of my products into a spreadsheet, but I broke it down: drugstore primer, high-end primer, drugstore loose powder, high-end loose powder, drugstore pressed powder, high-end pressed powder. Yes, because I have a lot of products. And then my lips: drugstore high-end, lip liner, bullet, liquid, lip gloss, face palettes, all that stuff, single shadows. I did not put in palettes. I do not have all my palettes, but I don't want another palette into my collection. So let's go ahead and save this guy. Please save, please save. I guess we will move on to spin. I haven't used this, so let's see what we land on, and then I'll just do a number after that. Drugstore loose powder. Alrighty. Let me go and put my loose powders in a number thing. All my drugstore is listed. The high end is what I need to work on. Alrighty, so I have 1 through 18. If I get number 1, that's already in a project. I won't put that. So I'll just do 2 through 18. Nothing else is in a project. Alrighty, so we have 2 through 18. Let's go ahead and randomize. And we drew number 4. Let's go ahead and see what 4 is. It just helps me better that way. I don't really know. So e.l.f. Halo Glow in Light. All right, I don't know how I feel about that one. I've been wanting to use it. So this first time doing this whole roulette kind of worked out for me. So let me grab that powder. Alrighty, that was fun. So we have the e.l.f. Halo Loose Powder. I have loose and medium, so they are a different line. I don't know. Maybe I bake with this, and this is just a kind of dusting finishing powder. So we're gonna go ahead and see. It is probably used once or twice. Let me go give you a little swatcheroo. I used it and I didn't care for it. So I think because of the formula, it is just a dusting powder. But I felt like I had glitter particles in it. Maybe my eyeshadow fell down and I felt that way. I'm not too sure. So we're gonna just put this in for 10 uses because I am trying to finish this by Halloween in my graveyard project pen. So I don't have that much left. So we're just gonna put 10 use gold on that baby. Next is 8 of Diamonds, a brand you only have 1 of. Well, like I said, there's not a lot of things that I only have 1 of, but this I did get in the subscription box, which is also my next prompt. It is a So Susan Blush and Glow. But look, I haven't even used this guy. It is in Rose Rust. I figure this is a perfect like little rosy colored neutral natural brown color. So our neutral natural, oh, it's a lot of shimmer. Oh, let me see. I just did my use for 10 uses. This is probably just going to be a topper. Huh, I can't get no product out. Right there. So this will probably just be a topper. I might go ahead and layer this one. So this is 10 uses. And then number 7 of clubs, seven of clubs is a subscription box. And I'm no longer subscribed to BoxyCharm, but I have a whole cart of BoxyCharm stuff. This came from them. I don't even know how to say the brand, but it is the Glow and Go kit. So I want to use, I put a 10 use goal on this, but I want to use every single shade. It is pretty light, pretty natural, so I think I can get some use on this. I'm assuming, I mean, I really don't know. Let's see. It has face powder, brows, eyeshadow. Yeah, these must be brows, eyeshadow, face powder, bronzer, and then blush and highlight. So we're just going to go ahead and see. This is brand new, never been used. So the goal is 10 uses, but also I want to make sure that I hit each of the shadows. I'm not going to just 10 uses and call it quits. 10 uses, but I need to hit all of them up. So that is the goal for that number. And we're all done, folks. All done. So this is an exciting and a fun update. Hopefully by the end of the year, my goal is to have all of my high-end. I do have some high-end things in there, but not every single thing. I have 2 Alex drawers, one dedicated to drugstore, one dedicated to high-end. And I have a lot of makeup. So a collection, video, tour, that'll all be coming soon in the future. I just need to get my shit together. But thank you guys for joining me in this update, and I cannot wait to see everyone else's. I have watched Ruth's. Hers is the only one that I've seen. I need to see like the last 3 minutes of it, but I was like, let me start to film, so I'll watch it later on. So I do have to leave to work in a little bit. There is a new intro coming up, and lots of fall content coming up as well. So don't forget to subscribe before you go, and notification bells turned on to alert all my future uploads. I really hope you enjoyed this one, and thank you for spending a portion of your day with me. I love you all so much, and hope you have a wonderful day. Bye guys.